Your lights are smart, your lock is smart, your thermostat's got an app. So it was only a matter of time before something as simple as moving air around a room got the same treatment. Why not your fan? This is the ZAFRO Smart Tower Fan. App control, works with Alexa and Google, a built-in temperature sensor, and many more. On paper, it's a smart home device that also happens to be a fan. But the question we actually care about isn't, does it move air? Every fan moves air. What we want to know is whether this tech makes it genuinely better day to day, or if it's just a regular fan wearing a smart home costume. Inside, it's a 24-volt DC motor, not the older AC type you get in cheaper fans, and that's really why it can do what it does. DC motors run cooler, pull less power, and give finer speed control, which is how you get 12 distinct steps instead of like 3. There's a temperature sensor on the front showing room temp on the display, which also feeds the auto mode. Oscillation swings from 30 degrees up to 120, there's a touch panel on top, and the display dims out after about 30 seconds, so it's not glowing at you in the dark. Connectivity's Wi-Fi pairs with the app, talks to Alexa and Google Assistant. Setup was basically identical to setting up a smart plug. Scan a QR code, connect, done in a couple minutes. The headline feature here is auto mode. The fan reads room temperature and adjusts its own speed without anyone touching anything. Room heats up, it ramps up, cools down, it eases off. Sounds small, but it kills the most annoying part of owning a fan. Getting up every 20 minutes to nudge the speed. The app also lets us set schedules. Switch on right before we get home, wind down before bed. Same idea as a smart thermostat, just for airflow. Voice control through Alexa or Google works exactly how you'd want, which is genuinely handy when your hands are full or you're already half asleep. Real test for any smart device though, does it cut down how much you interact with it? Once auto mode and a basic schedule were running, we basically stopped touching the fan. That's the whole point. ZAFRO's claiming a pretty serious airflow number. Around 1,680 cubic feet per minute, reach past 40 feet. And that tracked in actual use. No issues covering a bedroom, and even in a bigger living room, it pushed air corner to corner, just leaning more on oscillation at that distance. That's really the more important point, airflow quality versus quantity. A fan that just blasts straight ahead leaves dead zones everywhere else. That wider 120-degree swing evens things out instead of just cooling whoever's sitting in front of it. 12 speeds. Meaningful, or just a number on the box. Mostly meaningful. Bottom few are genuinely soft, good for sleep or background circulation. Middle range is your everyday setting. Top couple are where you actually feel it. Papers moving, real desk clearing wind. Probably the spec ZAFRO leans on hardest. At the lowest speed, it's rated around 22 decibels, whisper territory, and that holds up once you're using it. During a work session on low or mid speed, we genuinely forgot it was on. Faded right into background noise like a laptop fan does. During movies or gaming, even bumped up a notch, it never fought with dialogue or game audio. Not silent at the higher end, but it's a smooth whoosh, not a mechanical whine. Sleep is where this really matters. There's a dedicated sleep mode locked at the lowest, steadiest speed, and with the auto-dimming display, it's about as unobtrusive as a fan gets in a dark room. Trade-off with any fan is more airflow equals more noise. ZAFRO's made that low end actually usable instead of just technically quiet. Three ways to control this: touch panel, remote, app. After living with it a bit, the one we kept reaching for most was honestly the remote. Quick, right there, no need to pull your phone out for a one-step speed change. Touch panel's fine if you're standing next to it. Apps where we'd go for scheduling or dialing in a specific oscillation angle. The app itself is clean, easy to figure out, responds fast. No lag between tapping and the fan reacting. Day to day, most of it runs itself. Turn it on. Let auto take over. Only extra step is opening the app for something really precise on the angle. A few things matter once the new gadget feeling wears off. Cleaning's one. The rear cover and the fan wheel both pop off, so you're not vacuuming dust out of a sealed tower, a real problem with a lot of these. Power draw's solid too, rated around 65 watts, genuinely efficient for something you'd leave running for hours at a time. Software's been reliable in our time with it, apps stayed connected, commands went through, no random drops. And on the bigger question, will the smart stuff still feel useful once the novelty wears off? Based on how naturally auto mode and the schedule fit into actual routines, we'd bet yes. So, is smart cooling actually worth it? Better question isn't, is this a good fan? It clearly moves air well, it's quiet, it's easy to live with. Better question is whether the tech genuinely improved something as simple as pushing air around a room. Mostly, we'd say it does. The temperature sensing and auto mode are the standout here. Handling a chore most people don't even realize they're doing constantly. The quiet performance backs that up, making it something you can just leave running without thinking about it. And little details, detachable cover, auto-dimming screen, show this was built around how people use a fan, not just how it reads on a spec sheet. So, smart home gadget that happens to cool your room, or just a fan with extra features bolted on? Honestly, it lands right in between, and that's not a bad place to be. The smart stuff isn't there just to say there's an app, it's solving a real, if small, everyday annoyance. That was all. Thanks for watching. Let us know your thoughts in the comment. If you find it helpful, like and subscribe for more videos.